There's still only a handful of women working as auctioneers.
It's harder to pave your way in the industry.
To maintain a good, deep quality voice can be a challenge.
I definitely hope that I'm in this industry for the long haul.
210, 210, 210 cents.
Amongst the bellowing cattle and the boisterous bidding in these sale yards is a unique sound.
262 cents. Mumbai.
It's the voice of a young female auctioneer.
He's not far behind. He should be making 258.
19-year-old Courtney Hanns is a rare breed in a male-dominated industry.
I would love to see more females coming up into it. It's harder to pave your way in the industry compared to the men, but as the times change, it will get easier, and I can't wait for little girls to look up and say, well, she did it, I can do it.
Courtney Hanns grew up in Sydney but had ties to the land through her father's side of the family. And she couldn't shake an attraction to a rural life in the central west of New South Wales.
I actually left school at 15 at the end of year 10. Then I went and did agriculture at TAFE and then did a couple of years work out west, and then, here I am.
Now she's an auctioneer and a livestock agent. And after 1 year, she's certain it's the right job for her.
I love being an agent because of the places that it takes me, the people that I get to meet, and I just love doing livestock work, and you have to find the best price for your clients and make their money for them.
But it's well beyond carcass sale yards where Courtney really wants to make her voice heard. She wants to compete next year in the New South Wales Young Auctioneers competition at the Sydney Royal Show. And that means heading to Tamworth for auctioneering school.
So today we'll cover the anatomy, posture, body language, breathing, projection, clarity and amplification.
Being a woman requires an extra amount of vocal training.
The biggest challenge is that their anatomy is slightly different in that their vocal cords are smaller and their capacity to project their voice isn't as easy as it is for a male auctioneer.
Here we have a beautiful pen of heifers up for your sale today. We'll start on the blacks here today. They should be up there making 290, 290, 290. Yes! I'm lucky that my voice is a little bit deeper than normal. Yes! But I think, it's hard to keep your voice from going right up high. The bids up here closest to me, 295, 6, 296, 296.
They're much better at varying their pitch, which makes them often interesting to listen to for the buyers. So there are definitely some things that the females bring in that the men need more support in.
2, bidding, done. Grey light number 2.
Attending the auctioneering school has already made a big difference to Courtney's selling style.
I do sound a lot different, and I think just my confidence, telling myself I can do it, just put your mind to it and do it. Like, come on, Court, get up.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sarah Packer, and I will be proudly representing Topex Roma. I have the privilege here today to sell 3 of the finest that our beef industry has to offer.
26 is a young age to be pioneer and role model, but Sarah Packer from Roma in Queensland is both.
The Charolais cross steer is a milk-tooth calf, 100 days grain accredited.
She was the first woman to compete in the Queensland Young Auctioneers competition.
314 cents, about 314 cents. Betting, done. All done at 314 cents. Done.
It was probably one of the better experiences of my life. It was really good. It was nerve-wracking, but it was something that I had a goal to achieve, and I was able to achieve it, and I really enjoyed myself. So unfortunately, I'm just a bit too old now and can't compete.
For 230 at the post as it started, 232, 4, 6,
But you can still
36,
catch her in action
8,
every Tuesday at Roma Sale Yards, a major livestock selling centre.
238 cents, blues out, 238
Just go in,
cents,
just be confident in yourself. At the end of the day, you're going to do a good job, so just enjoy it. A
crucial part of being a livestock agent is mustering up business for the next sale.
Look, I'm still obviously just little fish in a big sea and starting out a little bit, so just canvassing, and obviously in this industry there's a lot of loyalty, and so you don't push it too hard.
For Courtney, building a rapport with clients beyond the sale yards is important, and she's not afraid to give them a hand if they need it. Well-seasoned stockmen like Scott Foster are also prepared to teach her about the industry.
It's definitely not a 9-to-5 job. You know, we're going for a terrible drought. You're dealing with people's emotions, livelihoods, and it's not a job where you can just switch off and go home.
High up.
Courtney's strong work ethic and determination to succeed in the industry has impressed her boss, Ben Enns. And he's given her a start on the catwalk selling bulls each Tuesday at the Carcool cattle sale.
35 out the back.
Courtney was very green. Started out, you know, like she was 18 or something when we got her. And she's really boots all, jumps in, has a go, not frightened to try.
That shorthorn bull there, he should be making 240. 25.
Everyone in the industry has to earn their place.
50.
Like, it's equal work for equal pay. There's no slack given to anybody because, you know, they're a woman or anything like that.
For that good Hereford bull.
Next month, Courtney Hanns will put her auctioneering patter to the test against about 30 other young agents at the final Young Auctioneers Selection School in Sydney.
Number 6.
From that group, 10 will be selected to compete in the main event at the Sydney Royal Show in April.
Oh, look, there's a lot of tongue twisters and stuff that I've been practicing in the car, and also selling guideposts as I drive along, and the quicker you go, the quicker you can take bids, so it's pretty good.
The Young Auctioneers competition, to me, I think it's an absolutely magnificent thing. Forget all the auctioneering. The network they get of meeting all those other young stock agents that they'd never meet otherwise, and being able to put a face to a name and being able to ring somebody up, and that's what agencies, a hell of a lot of it is about networking and knowing people all over the state.
It's good black bull there, he should be up there making 2.
For now, it's back to the sale rail, taking bids as Courtney works her way towards one day being the boss.
58 cents. 80. 86.
I definitely hope that I'm in this industry for the long haul. I hope that I have my name up on a building, selling lots of cattle, selling lots of sheep.